video I'm going to be showing you how to change both the engine and transmission oil on this 04 CRF450F, and I'm sure it crosses over from 02 all the way up to 08. I know 09 the drain plug is on the bottom of the engine rather than the side here for the engine oil. So right off the bat, to drain the oils, and if you're here for capacities and stuff, it's always in the description. The engine oil bolt is right here at the bottom of the magneto cover, and the transmission oil drain bolt is under here underneath the shifter. And it's kind of hard to see, and maybe I could shed some light on the subject. One sec. But right there underneath the shifter, see him? He's that 12mm bolt right there, And then you're just going to loosen those guys up, lean the bike to its left-hand side, and just let it drain until it stops draining. After that, put your drain plugs back in. I've already done that with this machine because I was doing work on it before. So now we're at the point where we're going to add oil. So yours might not be like that. This is aftermarket. I had to use a 19mm for it. And I like these older model CRs because they have a view window for your oil, which is nice. So pulled the cap off to add oil, but we need to change the oil filter. And these aftermarket ones can be a pain sometimes, not want to come off. So I'll be right back. I'm going to have to pry this guy out of his spot. Alright, after some major wiggle action, it looks like these no-name aftermarket companies, it's always a pain in the ass like this. But like Hammerhead, and I've used those ones, those oil filter covers, and they're not bad at all. They're nothing like that. So I'm going to take this guy out. And this isn't looking good because that's nasty. Ew. Get the new oil filter out and ready. There's a spring in here too. This little guy right here, and he's going to go on the back side. And on this particular model, I'll just put a little oil on that right now. This rubber side goes to the back side of the oil filter cover, and I'm going to see if we can get it all in one fell swoop. I doubt it, but we're gonna go for it. And it's going to go like that because you got to line up all your oil portholes on your oil filter cover. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So you can't really get it wrong. I don't even think the bolt holes will line up if you get it wrong. So we're going to put him in there. It feels like it went in place, but just to make sure, yep, he's in place. And I hate these aftermarket ones like this. Who the hell is JFG? Go in right, do they? This one might take some persuasion. So, persuasion. Sounded flush. Now I need to twist it. I hate these aftermarket companies. Don't ever buy the no-names, even though they look cool. It's well worth to spend the extra cash on Hammerhead because they actually fit and work. And if I didn't mention before, your oil filter is going to be a 116. I always use K&N, and the last 3 numbers are always going to be 116. So to get it on, we're just going to screw her back down. I mean, it's probably going to make a great seal as fucking hard as it was getting on. And after that, we're just going to fill up to this oil line. So, got some oil here. And there shouldn't be much oil that goes on the side. I think it's like 0.7 quarts or something like that. Oh, that beer's going down really good. And I'm not going to go to the high level. I'm just going to fill up past the window. because I know the oil filter needs to fill up. So as soon as it gets past the window, I stop pouring. It usually comes out about right after you fire up the bike. Double check your oil levels, always. Always. I'm gonna put our oil fill cap on. Tighten them down. Just snug. Just snug. That's it. Doesn't need to be tight. Alright, and that's it for the engine oil side. Simple as that. I'll meet you over on the transmission oil side, and you're going to see how much even easier that side is. This bike sucks because it's got a White Brothers exhaust system, and I really don't like them. Or no, I'm sorry. Yeah, White Brothers. White Brothers doesn't give a shit about you changing your transmission oil, so they cover it with this exhaust pipe. So I've already taken my filler cap off, which is right above your timing plug, and you're going to take out this 10mm bolt right down there, down yonder, and you're just going to fill this thing up until it starts coming out of that little hole right there. I just took that 10mm out. Bada bing, bada boom. So we're going to go ahead and start filling up. See how this turns out. Right there, oil started coming out, so I'm going to hurry and put my little plug in there. And you might want to not use an impact, but this only goes to like 120 inch-pounds, and I just give it the light ugga-duggas. It takes a while to learn the finesse with these electric guns. So, but yeah, it's as simple as that. Put your fucking cap back on. You've changed both your engine and your transmission oil side. Not that bad unless you've got a White Brothers exhaust system. Not real pleased with these guys at all. At all. Not one bit. There you go. Ready to rip again.